I haven't played a lot of 7 because 7's really boring. Jack sucks as an antagonist.
Well, technically, he's not even the antagonist. That's Evie.
I'm getting the rocket launcher.
Eve.
Evie, shut up.
It doesn't matter. I can't get. I'm tired of fucking Jack. He's so bad and boring.
That's like saying that.
Also,
I will fight the lore guy. I will fucking fight the lore guy.
Didn't this already happen? We can't afford this to happen already.
Fighting Will, you have to fight me
again.
too.
We can't have this happen
Ring the bell!
again.
Ring the bell!
No, we can't have this happen again. The last time we tried to rank RE characters, it turned into a war zone. We can't have that happen again.
I wonder.
Neo, hold on. This is me and Will tag teaming mass because Jack sucks.
Oh god.
Before Resident Evil W release, I wonder how he hadn't heard of Wesker. Hadn't he considered Wesker?
Because he was not a fan
Wesker
of...
is peak.
He's not a fan... Well, I wouldn't go that far. I do not like Wesker, personally. Not anymore.
He's silly.
I mean, as
I'm
his
sorry,
fan
Nick,
base,
but I'm afraid I'm going to have to kill you.
Alright, I forgot this cliffhanger.
Anyway, yeah.
Child
Murderous
killed somebody.
Mayuri. Bonk. Whoa!
Yeah.
What is that angle?
Like that.
It's the angle.
It's the Kokichi.
Why is it the
Kokichi
Why is it
angle.
the insane angle?
The Kokichi angle.
damn, bro.
The Kokichi angle.
Let's take away the text.
I possessed
away
a
the
child! I pushed her into the train tracks! It's me! It's me, Austin! It was me all along!
Take a screenshot.
She looks up at me.
When you blow up a fucking like diner
Oh,
with your
God.
fridge inside, and then you laugh.
Her eyes are wide.
What the?
Her lips tremble.
What the fuck? This keeps getting a bit weirder.
I see.
She looks like a fucking almanac from fucking Elden Ring.
This is a chameleon.
I see some shit I shouldn't have.
This just keeps getting stupider. Oh
Damn,
my
you got a
god.
big ass.
Yes,
Damn, you got a big ass
I have like
forehead.
tic-tac-toe on that
Oh,
thing.
Lyoko looking ass.
Here, let's play.
Anyway, who's voicing the child again?
It was me.
Can you take away the text?
Eyeball. Saw my I wanted to.
Oh.
Oh, well.
Oh well, how'd that go?
It wasn't on purpose.
Are you working on? Are you working for
The
Sword?
real question is, why are you even here?
Are
Yeah,
you
why
working
are
for
you
Sword?
even here?
She stares at me for a few more seconds,
They can't
as if waiting for me to say something,
They
then
can't
turns and runs away.
Oh, there she goes.
The platform is in chaos. The PA informs us that there's been a personal injury accident.
Yeah, injury,
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah, whatever.
Just say nothing to casualty. Be blunt.
Nay's already gone. I don't go after her. Instead, I pick timidly at the toward
do
the gap
that,
between
man.
the train and the platform.
Do that, man.
Hey, wanna see a fucked up body?
Yeah, I want to see the guts of your friend.
Want to see my head come off?
Wanna see a dead body? Too bad. One side of the track is a wash of red.
Oof.
We fucked up. Back to the lab again.
For a fifth time.
My mind is blank.
Man,
Or fourth time.
This
Think.
reverse
you can't
Groundhog
stop
Day.
it. You can't stop the Shannon event.
I don't even remember how I got back to the lab. Oika's group should have come and gone, but the time leap machine is still here. I guess I should be grateful.
Flick that thing on. Well,
It takes longer than usual to set up the machine. For some reason, I have trouble recalling my own phone number.
Oh dear.
Listen, the consequences of our own actions.
Hey, wasn't the name of this chapter like Mechanical
Necrosis.
Necrosis.
We're basically damaging both our brain and our memories with this. Wonderful.
It's ready. Now, take me back.
Metaphysics necrosis.
Resident Evil 7, ready to play.
What do
Have you
you
ever
mean?
considered going back further than this?
Yeah. But
Like the day before. Call it a running start. The leap occurs instantaneously. Title claims that the time machine takes 1 hour of subjective time to travel 10 years. I don't know if ours has the same behavior, but now is not the time to find out. 10 years. I have no business that far back. Besides, according to Karisu, time leaping too far into the past could cause mental disorders due to the gap between personality and memory.
Is it gonna be like a big reveal?
Said the person who has now sent his own mind back several times with under extreme duress.
yeah, it's not gonna go well.
I appear to have developed multiple mental disorders.
Is it gonna reveal?
Where'd this plate jacket come from?
Is it gonna reveal that Okabe?
I'm in a Lovecraft movie. Send help.
Is it gonna reveal that Okabe is actually the leader of CERN or something?
Oh wait, I didn't read that one. Hold
I
up.
fucking doubt it.
Yes, I did.
Number 1. No, stop.
No.
Wait, we are further back than before.
Oh,
Or
maybe.
no, wait, no. Is this Mayuri is singing her chicken song, though she's actually eating pre-cooked chicken from the convenience store instead of her usual juicy chicken number 1. She had to switch because she can't warm up frozen chicken in the microwave, which is now a dedicated part of the time leap machine. I was right to come back 5 hours. Mayuri is still in the lab. But what the hell happened back there? It hurts by force myself to recall that horrifying scene.
You can't stop the canon event, Okabe.
Mayuri died again.
The fourth
This time it happened at Shin Ochinomizu Station, a place completely unrelated to the lab or the bomb threat. Tenuji Nae pushed her onto the tracks, where the train tore her to shreds. Could Nae be working for CERN too?
This stupid image.
We slapped
This
the
is a
forehead.
justified. At this point, this is a justified line of thinking.
Hey, hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. I got.
Shit. God.
No, that can't be right. Nae has a habit of jumping on Mayuri in greeting. She was probably just being her usual affectionate self.
The time gods want Mayuri dead, and goddamn it, they will have it.
Final Destination, but with time travel. Like,
Yeah.
how many ways can we kill her horribly?
How's this Groundhog Day?
Hey, why is it? Did anyone else hear the Spider-Man 2099 theme?
Oh my lord.
Well, Galo Hero fucking.
But why did she choose that precise moment? I don't know.
So wait, did that mean Okabe is a Spider-Man? Oh
I
god.
hold
sense
on.
malice.
I found a clip. I found a gift for slapping competitions. Hold on. I'm gonna use this.
I sense malice. Whose malice?
Bless you.
Fate is playing
Thank
a cruel joke on us. Whatever the case, all that matters now is I have another chance. I need to act. I have the power to save Mayuri. Gonna let that one hang for a second. I will do whatever it takes to find a way.
This is Okabe Rentaro's Spider-Man and Steins Gate.
This time, we hail a taxi
Not
to
only am I
Mayuri.
back, I can actually use the stuff I wanted to use.
It'll be expensive, but that hardly matters now. Mayuri comes along quietly. I consider taking her home to Ikebukuro, but Moeka's group might be watching her house. I have no idea where they are at this point in time. Instead, I asked for the driver to take us to Shinagawa. However,
Oh my fucking god.
the traffic is unusually heavy. Who's ready for Mayuri death number 6?
Who's ready?
Who's ready to see another dead teenager?
Can't wait! My favorite!
Hey, I finally got one.
Corpses! 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 Corpses!
We just
What is this,
Moega's
the
like,
corpse
that's
party?
number 6.
The driver says it's never been this bad before. There must be an obstruction up ahead. An accident or something. That's the only explanation I can think of. We've made it out of Akiba, but at this rate, it'll take forever to reach Shinagawa. Ooh, Gate to Steiner. I'm caught up in the music again. I consider getting off here and taking the train. Then I remember what happened at St. Ochanomizu Station. I have a bad feeling about this. Oh no, I'm a Star Wars character.
You've been saying that like ever since episode 1. Shut up.
Force choke. The traffic jam could be CERN's doing. I look out the window and scan the crowd for anyone who might be a CERN agent.
That traffic light looks like a sand agent. Oh god.
3 hours later, we're still stuck. According to a conversation I overhear between our driver and another driver, there's some kind of inspection up ahead.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Shit!
How much of the shit do they have on lockdown?
They thought of everything, okay?
Yeah, they did.
New theory.
Mm-hmm.
All the stuff we've seen about the Jellymen is very outdated. CERN has a functioning time machine.
Yeah, that's what it
They have
seems
seen, and
like.
they've been scanning the world line to see exactly where Mayuri, because they're after Mayuri, I'm convinced. Furthermore, it doesn't seem to be a police inspection. And a small fight broke out at the inspection site or something. To make matters worse, the road has already been closed off. All the cars behind us are being detoured. There are only about 100 cars waiting, but the inspection has been at a standstill for 3 hours. This can't be coincidence. Once again, I feel the malice of fate manipulating the situation. Is Mayuri going to die again? Gee, I wonder. If I'd known it was going to turn out like this, I would have ditched the taxi hours ago. It's not too late. I should pay the driver and get off right.
Shit!
Ugh.
Oh my god.
Just
is
then,
that flip,
someone knocks on the window.
Did that flip Marco?
Markiplier.
Wait a minute.
I'm coming to find you. Ah!
I'm going to come find you. No!
A taxi is stopped in the middle of the road. What's going on? I look over, but before I can say anything, a man opens the rear door and gets next to Mayuri.
Mm-mm. Nuh-uh. Not good.
He's holding a knife.
Yeah, not good.
Another assassin.
Oh, that's
Mayuri,
a noise.
look out! before she can ride, the man covers Mayuri's mouth.
Yeah,
with a
she's
hand.
done for. She's done for.
I tried to open the door, but it's locked. Only the driver can open it from the inside.
Another death. Yep.
Well,
They are after Mayuri, I'm telling you!
Yeah.
Mayuri opens her eyes wide. Her body twitches. What?
I think he slit her
It all
throat.
happens too fast.
Yep.
The man sinks his knife into
Yeah.
Mayuri's chest. Okay, hey, you were wrong.
it was a stab to the chest, actually.
That's
Mayuri got atomed!
No, not quite. He got stabbed through the back.
No, it was the through stab. I legally kisses a stab too.
I got through the back.
It originated
Red
from there.
clothes.
well. This sucks.
I just appreciate the subtitle "Man Who Stabbed Mayuri."
Be
Yeah.
quiet.
I got
Bob.
this.
Okay.
Be quiet, Akabe Rintaro. Another man gets into the passenger seat,
Uh-oh.
points a gun at the driver, and says something to him.
Yeah.
Strength drains Mayuri's body. Her eyes slowly close.
So who's
A tear rolls down her cheek. I watch her die inches away. Have to stop it.
You know, if this was Miles,
can feel her.
He would have done something.
You don't like.
It's done in California.
Teleport.
Teleport, bitch.
What the fuck? I don't. Excuse me. Excuse me. I too should be taking a taxi. Goodbye.
Oh well.
Oh, is that blood? Hello, my mom.
I
Hi. Feel her breath against my skin. They killed her.
can we?
Why? I saved her.
Here,
What? Who decided Mayuri must die? Leica? Son? Or does the world itself wish for Mayuri's death? He falls
again.
back. I shout to the driver. Open the door! I crawl out of the taxi and take off running through the traffic jam. After running for hours, I make it back to the lab. Luckily, the time leap machine is still
He
there.
gets hit by a George taxi.
They are not after the machine. They are after Mayuri. Why do you think they're not taking it?
We're not gonna take it.
Alright.
No, we ain't gonna take it.
No, we're not gonna take it, but to be playing on a touchtone phone.
Meep, 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 meep. Meep, beep, 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 beep. Beep,
We're not gonna
beep,
take
beep,
it,
beep,
minor.
beep, 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 beep.
I have to leap again.
Transformers, they meet CI.
Every time we run, Mayuri dies. 6 hours into the past, I clench my head and rack my brain for an answer. I feel like I've hit a dead end. What do I do if I can't run away? Is there no way to save her? No! There has to be a way!
What you talking about?
Oh, we're just talking about a save you from an imminent death.
Yeah.
What?
Vitoro just looks at Mayuri, his mouth opens, and just does the most apocalyptic
not in this
scream
game.
you've ever heard. I'm not going to do the scream because it's not on the screen. If given the opportunity, I'll do it again. I will fuck up my voice for the content.
He's gonna do it for the Vine chat.
I'm not gonna do it. Do it for the Vine. I'll do it. Ah! Mayuri's blank stare is the only answer I get. This time I take her to the closest police station and beg them to protect her. When asked why, I explain that someone is going to kill Mayuri 6 hours from now, but without any proof that there's someone after her, they have no choice but to turn us away. It's past 6 by the time we leave the station, and we're left with no choice but to keep running.
Useless.
I'm just gonna put a song in muted because what the hell's the song? That's a song. I feel like this is a bit fitting for the situation. It's past 6 by the time we leave the station, and with no choice but to keep running.
Wherever you go, they'll find you.
I wish I could blame my previous failures on bad luck. We could try Ochano Mizu or Shimbashi again. And maybe this time she won't die.
Yeah,
But I don't have the courage to try those routes again. At the same time, we can't stay in Akiba. We're running out of options. Subways, trains, and taxis, all out. Attempting to escape by those means will get Mayuri killed, so my heart tells me. You must turn to the one mode of transportation no one wants to get on.
Steamrollers?
In the words of Weird Al Yankovic, bum, 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 another one rides the bus. And another one on, and another one on, another one rides the bus. Hey, can I sit by you? Another one rides the bus. By the way, if you want a fantastic movie, watch Weird the Al Yankovic Story. It is the most amazing biopic ever made.
Yeah,
Because
that's
it
the
makes
one
fun
with
of
Daniel Radcliffe, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It is so.
I keep
fucking
telling
funny.
my mom that, and she doesn't believe me that Daniel Radcliffe played Weird Al.
Oh, it gets funnier.
Oh.
Weird Al plays a record executive that turns him down. Oh my god, it is the best biopic because, like, I love the interviews leading up to it because it's like, oh yeah, I mean, I've done no research, but I'm sure it's accurate. Best fucking film. It is so fucking funny. Every single trope of every bad biopic you've ever seen is in it. And then it goes nuclear. The entire Madonna arc. The entire Madonna arc.
I'm morbidly curious now.
Genuinely watch it. It's so good.
Morty,
Hey.
I'm dying.
Anyway, we should probably get back to, serious time. Perhaps
Has this ever
Sophia.
been serious?
I mean, we just saw the same person die 6 times.
We've been taking the piss out of it the entire time.
I think
I mean,
Acting
you
very
are.
Fine.
seriously.
I think 5. I think actually 5. I think 5.
I wrecked my voice because of it.
Well, I feel terrible.
Perhaps the fear is irrational, but I can't put it out of my mind.
I think she died 5 times actually.
No, shot twice.
Shot.
Shot twice, pushed in front of the train. Is it actually?
I know she was
No. Shot twice, hit by a car, ran over by a train, stabbed.
Yeah, I was right.
Where's the 6th death then?
There is no 6 deaths.
Twice shot.
Math miscounting.
Twice shot. Hit by a car. Oh, it is 5.
Yeah.
Someone gaslit themselves.
But no, wait, no. He's saying half dozen times. Half dozen is 6.
Unless Rintaro doesn't know how to fucking count. And he's losing his brain cells every time he time leaps.
Probably.
I've seen her die a half dozen times already. Shot, stabbed, torn to pieces. I can't go through that again.
Now you just need her to get poisoned.
You shut your whore mouth!
She's gonna die when. She's gonna die from a firework shooting it, a firework hitting
We
her.
take refuge in Yodobashi
Dumbass.
camera.
A firework.
I thought we
Over
could keep
direction.
hiding there indefinitely, but just after 7, we hear an explosion in front of the station.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the bomb threat was fucking real!
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Yodobashi goes into chaos. Policemen appear and start evacuating the store. When I try and explain our situation, an officer shouts, "Terrorist!"
What?
and pulls his gun. This can't be happening. This isn't America.
Wow. Wow.
He ain't wrong! He ain't wrong!
Accurate.
Fucking mouth. What the hell?
He ain't
Well,
wrong!
we've got the winning line.
And that's the problem.
That's amazing.
This is America.
Childish Gambino will be proud.
And
This-
still, and this game was made in
I'm waiting for
2009.
how many screenshots did I just take?
This game was made in 2009. The story takes place in 2010, and it's still not out. It's still not outdated.
I mean,
It still isn't out.
Skipper, this is an evergreen line. Like, maybe if this game was released before 9/11, but after 9/11?
It's beautiful.
This
That's what it is.
isn't America. Japanese police officers don't shoot without provocation.
Yep, okay.
I mean, that is actually true. Like, shooting deaths in Japan are extremely rare.
Well, I'm speaking in an American broad sense because they're right. That doesn't happen. That's rare.
Mayuri dies. It happened so fast. The policeman shoots her right in the head.
What the?
I don't know if he was a real policeman or a CERN assassin in disguise.
What the fuck?
It doesn't matter. I can't deny it any longer. The world itself is killing Mayuri. Don't need money!
Don't need fame.
Mayuri's not get on that train!
I feel like we might be getting to the point where it's getting a bit excessive.
This time, I don't leap into action immediately. Instead, I sit on the couch and collect my thoughts. Every time I try to save Mayuri, it ends in the worst possible way. To make matters worse, I no longer even know what I'm supposed to be saving her from. Cause and effect. Why does Mayuri die? Well, you see, it's a very advanced thing. It's called people die when they're killed. At first, I thought it was Moeka and her hit squad sent by CERN to steal our time machine. But as I looked back in time again and again, the cause of Mayuri's death kept changing. At Shin Ochanomizu Station, she died because Nei pushed her off the platform. CERN had nothing to do with that. It was an accident. Each time I leap, she dies a different way. What does that mean?
Canon
I've been
event.
thinking for an hour, and I'm no closer to an answer. I want someone to tell me, but who can I ask? I'm the only person in history who's let to leap through time. No. There's one more. John Tidor. but he's not replying my emails anymore, and he hasn't posted on that channel in days. I'm not even convinced he's a real time traveler. I decide not to run this time. Instead, I take a different approach. Strike first. I send Moeka an email. I need to talk to you about our time machine. Meet me alone. I designate the roof of Radican as our meeting place. 2 weeks have passed since the satellite crashed, but it's still there and the building's still closed. At least the security has lessened, so it's easy for me to sneak in. Not that there's any sneaking to do. I just walk in through the front door like I belong there. No one questions me. I wear a high-vis jacket and carry a clipboard.
And I also wear glasses.
Last time I came here was for Dr. Nakabachi's presentation. Hey, remember Dr. Nakabachi?
Oh my
Doesn't it
god.
feel like it's been a fucking eternity since then?
It's been at least 2 months.
It's been at least 20 plus episodes.
Of course, on this world line, the presentation was cancelled. Naturally, there's no one here but me. It occurs to me that this is a dangerous gambit. Moeka might have a gun. And I already... Oh, pardon me. Oh! And I already know she's willing to use it. But then, I didn't intend to play fair either. We're supposed to meet at 5:30. It's just after 5. I came early in order to ambush her.
I brought my
Hide
own
in the
gun.
shadows and wait with bated breath. I'm about to dangle her rompa.
There she is.
About 30 minutes later, I hear the door open. Moeka makes her entrance alone. She looks around restlessly. She still hasn't noticed me. I take a gun out of... Oh my god, he actually did have a gun!
I was joking.
Oh Jesus.
I take a gun out of my shirt. It's
He
not
kept it
real.
for safety.
Oh, okay.
It's a squirt gun.
Oh.
Future gadget number 1, the bit particle gun.
Oh.
Just a toy ray gun with a remote control attached. Obviously a bluff. But all I could prepare on a short notice. I run up behind Moeka and shove bit particle gun into her back. Don't move! Hands up. Just like a Hollywood movie. This isn't a movie. This is real. And she isn't an actress. She's a murderer.
Also, that's what the gun looks like. It's stupid.
After Moeka raises her hands, I feel through her clothes. Sure enough, she's carrying a gun.
Woo.
Oh, well.
I take it from her and press it against Moeka's back in place of the bit particle gun. Sorry to disappoint you, the first gun was a toy.
Now I got a real gun.
Talk! I know you were sent by CERN.
Also, this is what the ray gun looks like. I muted.
How?
Call of Duty Zombies ray gun?
How? You want to know how?
Oh my god, it's actually in a statue of him. Or in a, like a figure. That's great.
This line makes me thirsty.
What's,
Me, 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 me,
what
me,
type
me,
of
me,
fish
me.
is that? Never mind.
The kind that may involve me damaging my throat. That is not a good sentence in that context. That's a bad sentence in that context. Hi, it's me, Angel Dust.
Bro, what?
Turns out I'm gonna turn into a big slut.
Chat, what is he spitting?
I don't know. That was a dumbass joke and it got dumber. The real answer is, I feel a scream coming on. Because of her. Because of her. Mayuri. I came from the future. That's how. You think I'm lying? I've repeated the last several hours a half-dozen times already. I lost count of how many times exactly. And I haven't slept at all in that entire time. Strangely, I'm not tired at all. I know what you're planning. Around 7, you're gonna stop the trains. Moeka gasps. So it was their doing. I also know you're planning on to attack the lab, you and your men. And that you're going to kill Mayuri. Understand? I'm a time leaper. Moeka nods faintly. I could kill her now. It would be easy. But no, I need information. Who are you people?
Rounders.
But I say time travel. Moeka answers with surprising obedience. I guess she values her own life, even though she has no problem depriving others of theirs. Oh, listen to music! Leitmotif!
Ugh.
Don't you hear it? Dun, 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 dun.
I love it when I get my leitmotif.
Such a really interesting take on it.
Yeah.
Rounders? What does that mean? How are you related to CERN?
By email.
Of fucking course.
By email, she says.
Shut your whore... No, don't shut your whore mouth. Open your whore mouth. We are talking. This is a discussion. We are not fucking emailing ever again. Lose my email address, bitch. No! Speak!
The Rounders are an organization separate from CERN.
Oh?
Covert operations.
Would you by happen to
We don't exist.
Do you know Solid Snake?
Would you happen to know two men by the names of David Mason and Frank Woods?
Do you know... Would you happen to know Bradford? What do you know about sectoids? What do you know about the XCOM program?
Would you happen to work for Wayland Utani? That doesn't even exist yet.
Actually, oh no,
Wait,
no,
wait, hold
yet.
on. It both?
It does now.
It does, yeah. But like, I forget. The companies, like, they're separate companies now, but they'll merge later on.
It's more thinking about the lines of like the earliest point in the timeline has already passed for Alien. That we know of.
you're right. I say I'm a fan of Alien, but it has been a long time since I've updated my timeline.
Don't worry, it's supplemental material for Prometheus.
Oh boy.
Specifically, a fictional TED Talk. Like a private army?
No. Our mission is to find and acquire IBN 5100s.
Hundreds. Plural.
There's more. They send us around the world. We collect them.
IBN 5100s. That's right, when I met her, she was looking for an IBN 5100. These days, they're nearly impossible to find. People will pay millions just to own one.
You used to own one, and then you fucking gave it away!
We don't know that! We don't know that, yes we do.
Yes, we did.
Yes, we do. We know what you've done.
Hey, that world line stopped happening after Lukaku became a girl. Now it simply no longer exists. Is that because CERN has been hunting them down? How many rounders are there?
None your
Answer me!
None your business.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just an agent.
Oh, so it's like a case-by-case agent. They don't know how many there are.
So she's not important enough to be told. Was it you who stole our IBN 5100?
I think,
Oh wait, that doesn't answer.
I think we already know the answer to that.
Why does CERN need IBN 5100s? To keep hackers out?
Maintaining secrecy is the highest priority for CERN.
What are they hiding?
What are they cooking?
We already know they've killed hundreds of test subjects with their time travel experiments. We didn't need an IBN 5100 to find that out. Are you saying the IBN 5100 database has information more sensitive than that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Fuck you mean you don't know?
I don't know.
Because you're just an agent? My tone is sarcastic, but Moeka nods.
But you're just an agent?
Damn, she's useless. Why did you attack the lab? Or rather, why will you attack the lab?
Isn't it obvious?
Because we hacked into CERN?
3 reasons. First, because of what you know.
Okay, yeah, makes sense.
We were ordered to silence you.
So CERN did know about the hacking. You
No
have a direct
shit,
line to
you
CERN!
dumbass!
No fucking shit!
Oh my god!
You're literally sitting on a fiber optic cable!
You call yourself a
So
genius.
CERN knew our hacking. Yeah, no fucking shit.
No
Second,
shit,
for the
dumbass.
time machine.
Okay.
The one you made.
Okay.
They were our time machine. CERN must be trying to monopolize time travel technology. I'm sure the EU will have a fit about that. America will be okay with it.
Third, the reason it happens today. You plan to make your time machine public.
How does she know that?
Time machine
made the
should be
decision.
free for everyone. Actually, no, never mind. I take that back.
No.
Don't.
I
Here's a
would
good bit.
trust no earthly man with that kind of power, least of all
Here's a good-
myself.
You should give me the time machine. I'm trustworthy.
No.
I
No
definitely
one
won't use
man
it.
should have all that power.
I definitely won't use it to go back to 1941 and punch Hitler in the balls until until the whole damn thing falls off. Gonna give him the Johnny Cage special.
Nice.
And then I will steal a copy of Action Comics #1.
For real though, that shit goes for like a ton of money today.
Mass will be set up for life.
I will also write down every sports result for the next 20 years.
Oh, yes.
Yes, to make doubly sure.
I'm,
how
I'm
awful
missing
they-
this bitch.
Someone needs to be Someone needs to be Marty to stop you. Neo, it's you.
Why me?
I ain't doing it.
We made that decision right after the time leak machine was completed. Also, Neo can't be Marty McFly,
Why not?
Why not?
because you're Ace.
Damn.
The mom subplot. The mom subplot.
Oh, God.
Okay, let's have Fitch be Marty then.
And also, I don't think he'd be in the Johnny Be Good.
Nah.
I do not know how to play guitar.
I know how to play the trombone. That would work.
I'm a percussionist. That's the only musical instrument experience I have.
I played the baritone in middle school. That was only a few hours ago.
You got nice eyes, Moeko. Sorry, I got lost in them.
Do not fall in love with bitch.
That's why I was ordered to take you in.
Why do you fall for all the worst people, Nick? Stella, fucking Moeka.
I think I have a thing.
Nick, I thought I had bad taste.
Yomi?
I have literally fallen.
Listen,
I
Yomi
have literally fallen.
okay?
I am a master in Tumblr sexy manology, and yet you disgust me, sir.
But Yomi Hell Smile based.
No.
No.
Cringe. We're sending Nick away for cringe crimes. Take us in. You killed Mayuri.
I doubt that, because you specifically targeted her in 6 timelines so far.
Well, 3.
3 timelines.
I guess you could say she was, expendable.
The Expendables.
Yes.
Yo.
But she is unnecessary.
Unnecessary. I nearly pulled the trigger.
Bang, 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 bang.
Okabe, Makise, Hashida, you made the time machine. She is expendable.
Hey, Rentaro, abandoned building, no one saw you come in. You could probably hide while the police come after the gunshot. It's her gun.
Well, they might recognize his prints on it for how long he's holding that gun.
Well, that's why you hide with the gun. Duh.
That's
Duh.
What? You obviously need Shadow the Hedgehog for this.
You have a satellite.
I realize hiding like weapons and stuff is useless when they have a canine unit. They can sniff
Those
them
are
out.
my orders.
Yeah.
After you take us in, what then?
CERN will hold you prisoner, force you to complete their time travel research.
Will we get paid?
Have
Probably
you done
not.
Maybe in blood.
I don't want
What?
that.
They give you free iridescent
Oh!
shards.
I see. I see. CERN is on their Rimworld war crime arc. I've been there many times before. That reminds me. I need to finish my prison. And the unethical experiments lab.
Mm.
I have a mod that lets me transform people into other things.
Oh boy.
Want to see the abomination?
Ugh.
Not really.
Too bad. Take this mutagen. I see you're turning into a sheep. you done this before? How many lives have you ruined for CERN's research?
I do as I'm told.
I was a fool to consider you my friend.
I live for CERN. I live for FB.
Facebook.
My God.
The
Throw her
FBI.
off-
Mark
throw her off the building.
Zuckerberg. I'll do anything if FB tells me to.
FB? Is that the name of her supervisor?
Okabe-kun. Is it you?
Are you FB?
Are you John Tidor?
Okay,
boy.
this has just gotten complicated.
Heavy question.
Well, technically,
Why is my
What?
fucking... Oh, I'm guessing it's allergies. That's why I'm coughing.
John Tidor.
There's no one else it could be.
So wait, are we like... No, wait, that's stupid. I was gonna say, are we like Suzuha's dad or
It's-
something? But I was like, no, that's stupid.
No.
Suzuha's Tidor. That's why there's a CERN line at the shop. That is my running theory right now.
Suzuha's John Tidor.
Yeah. I knew it was gonna be one of these bitches.
Her transition went great.
I mean, John Tidor. It's a play on John Doe. Well, in this case, we don't know about the actual John Tidor, because John Tidor is a real thing that actually happened.
I know.
The game
Me?
explained it, and I like blanked out because it was boring.
What the hell?
You heard that too, right?
what y'all hear?
Fitz, why are the demons coming through the mic?
That is Mr. Hux A713, which is a demon considering your perspective.
I don't have time for this. I dug the gun into Moeka's back. If you want to live, you'll call your friends. Call FB, cancel the attack.
Call Facebook now.
Moeka shakes her head.
Of course you don't.
It's like... I forgot where I was going with this.
Meow.
I don't have the authority.
Well,
you better
make
get some.
like Lincoln Park, get some points of authority, and shut up when I'm talking to you! Shut up! Everything you say to me, I need a little room to breathe. Cause I'm one step closer to the edge, and I'm about to break! Don't ask me what just happened, I don't know.
Easy. Seeing a lot. I don't know either.
I don't care. Find some way to stop the attack. Otherwise, I'll kill you. Can't do it. I'm not a killer. My hands are trembling just like Moeka's were before she shot Mayuri.
Jesus Christ, David.
Why? Why did you kill her?
But I tell you guys, after the incident with Hux when he was first revealed, he's been in my account ever since.
She was
What?
hesitating. She didn't want to pull the trigger.
Does
she
he keep
did.
telling you to do like fitness gram pacer test stuff?
You didn't want to kill her, did you? So why?
Does he keep telling you to do fitness gram pacer test stuff?
I don't need him to remind me. I could do that on my own.
Does he just bug you on that anyway?
Yep.
Yes. I
Y'all have not touched the gates yet.
must obey
There we go.
FB.
Then bring that son of a bitch to me! Moeka shakes her head again. I don't care about your authority! If you don't want... do what I say!
I can't. I've never.
Something
Uh-oh.
hard stabs into my back. A chill runs through my body. There's someone behind me.
It's right behind me,
Drop
isn't
the
he?
gun.
A man's voice. Is he with Moeka? You lied, Kiryu Moeka!
Well, yeah, she's a fucking agent. They don't place
I'm
there.
ready to pull the trigger in cold blood. We promised to meet alone! Moeka doesn't answer.
Shoot her. I said drop the gun.
I'll give you the time machine. Just don't kill anyone!
Even if you do that.
Even though I'm still pointing the gun at her, Moeka steps away and turns to face me.
Oh, cool, I can shoot you in the face.
Her eyes are cold. Her expression unreadable.
You'll still be held prisoner. Forever.
Does that mean we don't get paid?
Moeka takes the gun from my hand.
Shit!
I'm unable to resist. Please.
Should have just shot her, man.
I'm sorry about the hacking. Just please, don't kill anyone!
This is what you get, Okabe. This is what it comes down to.
Go, my balls! Something strikes the back of my head. My legs give out instantly, sending me to the ground. Darkness creeps in.
Target B in custody. Requesting pickup.
Deep down, I knew I can't save Mayuri. Even if Moeka's group doesn't kill her, someone or something else will. The world itself wants her dead. This is the choice of Steins Gate. Steins Gate?
What is this game?
There's no such thing. Danganronpa isn't real.
Brain code isn't real.
Open your eyes.
It's just a TV show.
TV show.
Welcome to the 53rd season!
No, it's the 54th season, but it's gonna be Ding Dong Bing Bong Danganronpa.
The 54th season of Danganronpa.
You can't resist, Skipper. We already got your memory wiped here.
Nick! Get the goddamn punishment!
No, I'm not gonna be the first.
We don't have
execution.
budget for the claw anymore! Times are tough! Inflation has hit us like a goddamn truck!
We still need to pay fees in the entities realm. This is bullshit.
Look, I'm gonna level with you. We have to pay a lot of interns. There's a whole lot of cleaning that needs to be done. Disposing of a body, not cheap. So how about you just be a good little sport and sit in the goddamn chair?
No, I'm good.
Punch!
Ah, my nose. You broke my goddamn nose.
Those words have no
Looks like
meaning.
we're about to load into our first trial.
It's just some nonsense I made up to sound cool.
I ain't cool.
Fuck you. Fuck you, voice in my head. Oh, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Steins Gate doesn't exist, but fate does. Fate. God. The will of the universe. An absolute force that no one can resist. It exists. And it has sentenced Mayuri to death.
Went in a black car. Oh no.
Now it's a commercial break.
I wake up in the back of a station wagon. The windows are coated with black film, so I can't tell where we are.
Oh, hey.
It seems kind of dangerous to drive like this.
Finally awake.
Oh no! 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 I'm not going to Helgen! No! The dragons! I know about the dragons! The dragons will kill Mayuri! Aldwin, you son of a bitch!
Dragon!
I'd say Ulfric Stormcloak, but I'll be real. He's only racist against the animal folk and dark elves. And high elves.
Mm.
Really? Any of the merfolk, really? This is why I play Argonian in Cave of Skullin.
Face.
I feel a throbbing pain in the back of my head. My hands are tied behind me. What time is it? How long have I been unconscious? There's a man with me inside the car. I have been added. Who dares interrupt my soliloquy? A streamer? I recognize him from a previous time leap. He's the one who stabbed Mayuri in the taxi. The man seems to notice I've woken up, but he doesn't speak. He just waves his gun menacingly, as if to say there is no hope of escape. The dashboard clock reads 7:30. I look out the window again. Through the film, I managed to make out a street sign. We're close to the lab. Has the attack already happened? Before I left, I told everyone, including Mayuri, to run.
And that is why I run forced hesitation on Trickster.
She did as I said. She won't. If she did it as I said, she won't die by their hands. But that doesn't mean she's safe. If I don't do something, Maleka's going to take the time leap machine away. What will happen then? Cern can have the machine if it will save Mayuri. The problem is that it won't. Not when the world itself is determined to kill her. As long as the time leap machine remains in my hands, I can keep trying to fix things. I'll leap again and again until I find a way to save her. But if I lose the machine, then the future is decided. A future without Mayuri. I have to get it before they do, even if that means I might get shot. I've been shot before. Time leaping fixes that. As long as I survive to reach the time leap machine, everything will be alright.
Wow.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Ah!
I don't think he's okay.
Yeah.
Shit!
Oh, that wasn't that kind of scream. It was more of a ah! Nick, you'll fix that in post, right?
No.
My bound hands limit me to headbutts and kicks. I somehow managed to knock down the man guarding me and escape.
Oh, what the fuck?
My chest and neck are covered with blood. I must have been shot during the struggle, but thanks to the adrenaline pumping through my body, I barely feel any pain.
Yep, I do, I feel like.
I can still move. That's all that matters. The exit gates are powered. I run up the stairs with my hands still tied. I can only pray to be that I'll be able to operate the time leap machine quickly enough. Mayuri, Kurisu, and Daru are in the lab.
What the hell? We all
So are
told you to
Mo-
leave.
So are Moeka and her men. When I open the door and burst in, everyone looks at me in surprise.
Curse your son, but inevitable betrayal.
When she sees my tattered body, Mayuri runs up to me with tears in her eyes. Wait! I try to stop her.
Oh, fuck.
Who's ready for death number? Whatever number we're on at this point.
Take the bullet,
Seven.
Okabe.
7.
Lucky number
My
7.
eye, I see Moeka take aim at Mayuri.
Take the bullet.
I try to put myself between them. I try to cover Mayuri with my body. But a man grabs me from behind and pulls me back.
Yep.
I watch, helpless as Mayuri's tiny body drops to the floor. Her eyes, wide and wet with tears, seem to stare into mine. But I can see that they've already lost their light. She's gone. Again. Again. Again! What happens next is the same as before. Suzuha defeats the Rounders and Kurisu helps me time leap.
We're getting... Oh my god.
Ba, 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 ba-da-da-da-da-da. A flood of sound beats on my eardrums. When it subsides, I find myself in the lab. It's just before 5. I have 2.5 hours before Mayuri dies. I find myself staring at the time leap machine. This thing is the reason for Moeka's attack. If only we had never built the phone wave. If only we never sent those D-mails. Perhaps the future might be different instead of the nightmare it promises now. Would anything change if I broke it? Just smashed it to pieces right here. In a rush of delirium, I grab a chair and lift it high over my head. Just as I'm about to bring it crashing down on this inferno machine, a voice cries out.
Stop, Okabe! What are you doing?
Kurisu grabs my arm and pulls me back.
There's a can of 9-Up right there. I could use some 7-Up actually. Are you trying to break the machine? You don't have to break it, Okabe. You already decided not to experiment, remember?
About that!
Anyway, put the chair down.
I'll put the chair down right on top of the goddamn microwave!
It's like,
I
put the
lower-
chair down. Okay, smashes it onto the table.
I lower the chair slowly. Not because Kurisu told me to, but because I realized what would happen if I really did break the machine. It caused, or will cause, Mayuri's death. But at the same time, it's my only chance of averting that future. If I lose it, I lose my only hope of saving her. The fear that the fear of that outcome stayed in my Would you guess that English is my first language? The fear of that outcome stayed my hand.
You look pale. What's wrong? At this point, I would just tell her. Are you listening?
I can't deal with this. Not now.
What? Wait.
I flee from the lab. I don't have a particular destination in mind. People look at me strangely as I shuffle down the street. I imagine I must look like I crawled up from the grave. Soon I get fed up with the crowd around the station and escape to the pedestrian overpass. I get about halfway across the bridge and squat down on the concrete. The giant screen on the UPX building is advertising some gothic punk band. The ticker at the bottom displays today's weather forecast along with the date and time. I realize today is Friday the 13th. Is there no way to get through today without Mayuri dying? It's already 5:30. 2 hours till the attack. The lights around Akihabara Station turn on one by one as the sun sets. The moe may be gone from Akiba, but the area around the station is still as posh as ever. I don't belong here. The bridge I'm sitting on has become a date spot for couples. I see them standing here and there, gazing at the cityscape with their arms wound around each other. Somehow they never seem to tire of the dull, unchanging scenery. What am I doing here? Mayuri's about to die.
Hey, don't think you're a little old to be sitting on the ground in public? I'm about to give you a motivation speech, bitch, so listen up. Buck up.
None of this matters, Mayuri's gonna fucking die.
Woo, okay, how can I okay, wow.
That's immediately shut down Karisu's entire speech.
I prepared this speech. She's gonna die. Okay, damn.
Motivation
Hi,
goes out the window.
Hi, Karisu. I'm not drunk yet, but I wish I was. I lift my head and see Karisu standing there. I realize she is just like me, trying to make history. But who's to judge the right from wrong?
Oh my
When I burn
God.
this town, I think we'll both agree.
So, this is where you went. I've been looking for you.
Christina.
What?
What time is it now?
5:38. Hey, if you have time to sit around, you can help me with the shopping.
Shopping. Oh, right. Preparations for the party. In the original timeline, I went shopping with Karisu at UPX Supermarket. And then we talked on this bridge. Just like now. It feels like so long ago. Back then, I had no idea what was about to happen.
Well, are you going to come along or not?
I sighed deeply. I don't believe that it was wrong to time leap. However, Karisu. I keep my eyes lowered.
That's the first time you said my name properly.
Good.
Totally, I have parents to call.
I feel her eyes on me. Help me. I can't save Mayuri alone.
No shit.
I realize that now. I have had a very stressful, legally speaking, an hour. I don't have time for your bullshit. We're living today again and again, only to taste the same despair each time. This taught me one important lesson. Alone, I am powerless.
But together.
Alone, I have no hope. Oh God, the kid's talking about hope! Kill me! Help me.
Tell me what happened. I know you used the time leap machine.
What? I look up in surprise. Kurisu doesn't meet my stare. Instead, she leans on the guardrail and gazes down at the plaza with her usual frown.
You get a phone call and suddenly you're like a different person. It was obvious.
I came from 3 hours in the future.
What happened?
They killed Mayuri. I lower my head, trying to hold back the tears. Then I explain about CERN and Moeka and how Kurisu herself activated the time leap machine and made this possible. I tell her about my previous leaps. I explain that the world itself wants Mayuri dead and that I can't save her no matter how I try. I keep talking for 30 minutes straight. During that time, Kurisu hardly says a word. It's all my fault. Talking to Kurisu lets me sort out everything I've done, everything I've seen. I should have told Daru to hack CERN. I shouldn't have asked you to build a time machine. I shouldn't have made Moeka a lab mem. Mayuri's death is all my fault. That's why I needed to bear the burden myself. I was resolved to do what it took to save Mayuri. And it's around this time Kurisu started singing, so things look bad.
Typical protagonist arc. Always think they need to do everything by themselves. Jesus.
Just call me a power bottom at rock bottom. I was resolved to do whatever it took to save Mayuri, never faltering, never giving up. I became John Cena. And yet, my resolve has already crumbled.
If you know that Mayuri is going to die, then what are you doing wasting time here?
Kurisu's tone is haughty. Is this how I sound when I'm playing Ho-Ho and Koyuma? I just don't get it anymore. I've had more Rentaro's had more character development in the last technically half an hour than most protagonists do in their entire games.
Yeah. What don't you get?
How to save Mayuri.
Based on what you said, I guess the chronologically protection conjecture is true.
Chronology.
No matter what I do, Mayuri dies.
And that's why you keep time leaping? Probably not good for you. There's no guarantee that the machine is safe, you know. You should probably get his brain checked.
So what if I don't remember third grade piano lessons and taste purple? Kurisu lowers her gaze and cups her chin, as she often does when assessing a problem.
Even if the machine works perfectly, repeated use may have a serious side effect.
Whatever you say, Big Bird from Sesame Street.
For example, you may become disconnected from causality itself. Are you even listening to me?
Hold up, I have to look up something for a bit. I hear it's amazing when the famous purple stuffed worm in Flapjaw Space with the tuning fork does a Rob Link on Harry Carey Rock. I need scissors. 61.
What the fuck?
Metal Gear Solid 2.
Oh. You need to understand the risk if you're going to continue. And you know, live.
Disconnected from causality. Meaning?
It happens all the time in sci-fi. You become trapped in a closed time loop. Never aging, never dying. It's doomed to repeat the same day for all eternity.
Oh, the Groundhog Day clause. Oh.
Worst case, you may cease to exist entirely.
What?
You heard me. You may cease to exist entirely. Every traces of your existence will vanish. Nobody will remember you because your life will never happen. Leaping through time is that dangerous. Yet, we still did it anyway. Ain't that funny?
One second. Creasy looks surprised. Heidegger.
Oh, I'm playing Sonic. My bad. Heidegger. Everything in that quote too.
So it's one of those things where it's like, I knew you were going to struggle on that word. I heard it from you first.
What? When?
This isn't the first time I've leaped.
Hello?
Right, of course.
Karisu squats next to me, thinking deeply.
If what you said is true, then I want to say Mayuri too. But as a co-creator of the timely machine, I can't recommend its continued use. Stop using it. Will you listen to my advice?
This is a story about time travel that is literally impossible.
Well, you're gonna have to break the formula.
I can't do it alone. I know that now. I need your help. I have to save Mayuri. I can't do it alone, but together we might have a chance. I need to believe that. And I also need to stop clicking outside the window, god damn it. Please, lend me your strength. Karisu sighs.
You're such a stubborn fool. What have you been through? Surprised it hasn't broken you already.
Oh, I'm as broken as the Sphinx's nose and twice as interesting. Incredibly, she sounds concerned about me. She looks at me for a moment, then turns away as if embarrassed. Yeah, of course.
That's that, and I think you'll make a good test subject.
Now you're talking like CERN.
It's completely different.
How so?
I only experiment on you. Besides, mad scientists experiment on themselves all the time, don't they? Ah,
I guess. I'm no longer afraid to time leap. I'll do anything to save Mayuri.
kill the same Mayuri.
No, he won't. That's the problem. That's what happened last loop. He didn't.
It's just a joke. Don't take it so seriously. Okabe, you need to unlock your killing instinct.
Kurisu stands up and looks at her watch.
There's not much time. I think you should have a clear plan before trying to change the future again.
Meaning?
Leap to an even earlier time. Jeez, how could... Okabe, the fact that you didn't think of this earlier is saying something.
Then explain the situation to me again. Kurisu, didn't you just explain not to leap?
I'm telling you, leap one more time, jackass.
Kurisu's right. My actions so far have been almost entirely random. And look what that's got me.
They don't expect that.
I need a real plan if I'm going to save Mayuri.
Let's go.
Kurisu stretches out her hand. I grasp it and pull myself up. Mayuri and Daru are already back when we return to the lab. Suzuha is there. To get rid of them, Kurisu and I explain that we forgot to do the shopping, so could they please take care of it for us? I have to cough up the money to convince them to go, but it works. I'm not coming out of this poorer. I'm going to time travel.
I understand why you can't tell Mayuri. Why can't you tell Hashida?
I'll tell him when it's necessary. For now it's not, and I don't have time to explain. While Kurisu sets up the machine, I head downstairs to the Brontu workshop, kick the door open, and turn on the 42-inch CRT. That went more smoothly than I anticipated. It's highly illegal, of course, but I'll leap long before the cops get here. Fuck.
Well, fuck.
Kurisu looked shocked when I returned to the lab.
They'll throw you in the slammer for breaking and entering. Don't jinx it.
In a few seconds, it won't have happened. Kurisu hands me the headgear, and I put it on.
I see. That's how it looks from your perspective. What does it look like from my perspective? What happens here after you leap?
You'll know soon enough. My consciousness travels to the past, that I know from experience. But what about the body I leave behind? If time is a straight line, then it's likely that the present will be reconstructed based on my actions in the past. But if the many worlds interpretation holds, and after I leave, the body will this world will continue on like as if nothing happened. I used to be so fascinated by the structure of the universe, but now I really don't care. All that matters is saving Mayuri. Kurisu's fingers stop typing on the keyboard. What's wrong? Maybe it works like an email. The instant we send an email, the present changes around us. Thanks to reading Steiner, I only remember what it was like before the change. Only I remember what it was like before the change. Then I get my ass kicked for it.
That would make things easier, though I kinda hope you're wrong.
Because you can't collect data if you can't record the change?
Exactly.
Kurisu nods and begins tinkering with the settings again. Honestly, that's one thing that always gets me about time travel. Like, let's say hypothetically time travel does exist. Like, it exists now. How would anyone ever know?
They probably wouldn't.
For all we know, there's been time travels bouncing all around us, all day, every day, and we never know it.
I set the destination to 5 hours ago. We should arrive 1:40 p.m. I completed the timely machine just after 2. Do you remember?
Barely. For Kurisu, that happened only 5 hours ago. For me, it feels like weeks. Maybe it has been weeks.
I like the man who can't remember dates. Boom.
8:13, 5:38 p.m. Kurisu's a bitch.
What was that? Be thankful that I make a habit of checking the time. I have a pretty good idea what happened when.
Kurisu finishes typing and turns to face me.
Listen, Okabe. If you're going to keep using the time loop machine, there's one thing you must remember. Don't let go of your phone. Ever. It's your lifeline, your destination marker.
Somewhere there's a boomer who just exploded hearing that sentence.
We made something explode.
As long as you keep it with you, you can leap to any time you want. But if you lose your phone, if someone else gets a hold of it,
Then if I leap through to that time, my memories could overwrite theirs. I don't want to imagine what might happen next.
nightmare fuel. If it breaks or the battery dies,
Then I won't be able to leap to that time. If it breaks, then I can get a new phone with the same number. But there will still be a period of time in which I could never leap.
the time leap will fail. Damn, this guy got ratio fucking hard. Jesus.
What?
This guy responded with, to a Batman not morally gray, he's a beacon of hope and a guidance in the most corrupt city in the world. And this guy replied, Batman's a billionaire fascist who likes beating up poor people and mentally ill people. And he just got obliterated in the quotes. And only with 7 likes, which is impressive. Once again.
I mean, that has been the joke for years, but... Here's the thing, that's a joke.
Yeah, but this guy is taking it seriously. Once again, never let go of your phone.
Got it.
After you leap back to this afternoon, just sit tight and don't do anything until I complete the time leap machine. If you accidentally prevent me from completing the machine, it will likely wreak havoc with the timeline. Wreck it, Ralph. I'm gonna wreck it. As soon as I finish, declare that we will not experiment, then send everyone home. Ask me to stay. Tell me the truth. If you say you came from the future, I'll probably believe you.
How do you know?
Who knows me better than myself?
Kurisu grins faintly, then stands up after she's done typing.
Don't forget, it was my mad skills that turned the phone wave into a time leap machine. Don't ever do that again. When you told me about your time leap, I took it as proof that my theories were right. I was happy it succeeded. I really was. I didn't doubt it was true for a second.
I see.
Just to be safe, I should probably give you a passphrase. What I want the most right now is my own fork.
What?
It doesn't mean anything, okay?
You want your own fork?
I already have my own spoon. Wait, that doesn't matter.
Want a spork, you say?
Everything's ready. Now get out of here.
Okay, after the sleep, I'm going to stop it.
Yeah, okay.
I nod and call up the phone wave name subject to change. I like that throughout all of this, he's still calling it phone wave name subject to change.
Got
How
it.
many chapters?
He's stubborn.
It must have a cool name, you don't understand.
It never does.
Be careful. And remember, I'm always on your side.
Oh my god, I just realized what the phone wave's going to end up being called.
What?
Steins Gate.
Oh my fucking god.
I'm gonna be so.
We are-
angry. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna be
We
so
are
angry.
dealing with messing with fate using the time machine. It is Steins Gate. We are the choice of Steins Gate.
Oh my fucking god.
Roll credits.
You live the meme. You live the meme.
I don't know.
Kurisu touches my shoulder, then steps away.
This is the only straight agenda I will agree with.
I mean, let's be real. Let's not be too hasty. Don't forget Rintaro, back when the Kaka was male, did have some bi, but he's a guy.
Yep.
Yep.
But
But
she's
it
a girl now.
doesn't- It doesn't matter anymore. She's a girl now.
Or has she always been a girl now that we've changed it?
Shut up.
All right.
You just made me have a brain fart.